Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Stuck on You by Elvis Presley. And there's this cool little piano lick where if you wanted to kind of follow those notes, you could play third on the low E string, and then go second fret on the A, and you may want to do that as a hammer on to third fret, and then go back to first fret on the A. So kind of a G, G, B, C, B flat, G, G, B, C, B flat. To kind of play around with. And actually you could even kind of take that idea and later on in the tune when we kind of work the C major, you could even kind of work that as a C idea, and later on you could even work that as a D idea. Kind of move into the A string fifth to kind of start that. So you may want to kind of play around with that lick actually through the tune. But the chord that would back up that intro lick, kind of that G, G, B, C, B flat lick, would be a G major chord. And then we play G major. First finger goes to A on the second fret, second finger on the low E string third fret, third finger on the high E string third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to put the third finger on the B string third, pinky on the high E third, kind of work that for your G major. Through the song, you could kind of work it as kind of a 4-down idea. Down, 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 down. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4-4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So you took the G and tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Or a cool variation to play around with would be a down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Kind of down, up, down, up. Chord at G7 if you kind of dig on that sound too, where you could do first finger on the high E first fret, second finger on the A string second fret, and third finger on the low E string on the third fret, and kind of work that for your G chord. Kind of superimpose a little bit there. That would be kind of cool. And then from there, then we'd be going into our main verse chorus. And we start out with kind of a G major 4 times, and then we go to a C major chord. We play C major. First finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D string second fret, and third finger on the A string third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now you could almost kind of make this a C7 if you want to give it a little bit more bite. You could take a pinky and kind of add it in on the G string third fret and use that for your C. Or from the regular C major shape, you want to lift off the first finger and make that a C major 7. Or you could take the pinky and add it in on the B string third and make it a C major 9. Or another way to play C major 9 is to do first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B string third, and the pinky on the high E string third. Kind of work that for your C major chord. And then from the C we go back to our G major chord. And then from the G we go to a D major chord. And we play D major. First finger goes to the G on the second fret, second finger on the high E second fret, and third finger on the B string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now on D chords in general, it can be kind of cool to lift off the second finger and make that a D sus2, or you could add the pinky in on the high E for a D suspended chord, or you might dig on a D7 chord, where you do first finger on the B string first fret, second finger on the G string second fret, and third finger on the high E second fret. Kind of work that for you. Kind of sounds kind of nasty. I love D7. Or you could even kind of take that sus2 idea and work it for a D7 sus2, or kind of work it for a D7 sus. Kind of work that for your D chord. So we tried our verse chorus. The weird part is we use our regular strum pattern until we get to that last C, and then there's kind of a punch where you may want to do kind of a big down and kind of kill the strings. And then we go to a G chord for kind of a 2-punch. And then we kind of go to a D on that first verse and do kind of a up, down, up, down, up, down, up, to kind of lead us back into our second verse chorus. So we try that all the way through with our strumming. We could have the G, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, where you can mix those up. And then the C, G. And then we got our D, and then our C hit, and then our G, and then our D, up, down, up, down, up, down, our second verse chorus. And on our second verse chorus, there's this cool little tag where right after kind of our G punch, you hear this cool little bass line come in where you could play third on the low E string, and then then open A, and then second fret on the A, to kind of lead us into our bridge. So you may want to kind of work that as kind of that G punch, and then G to kind of lead into the bridge part. So we tried that second verse chorus, and something else I think about adding actually is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, you could throw in a bass for the chord. So on the G you'd have low E for the bass, on the C you'd have the A for the bass, and on the D you'd have the D for the bass. So you could even try that with a bass down up, or bass down up, down up, or a bass up, down up, down up, and have G, G. G punch, and then a 3, 3, 2, 2 to go into our bridge part. So we tried our bridge. We could work that any of those ways too. We'd have a C, C, G, G, C, and we kind of got a big D hit. And then you'll kind of hear this little triplet idea actually kind of come in, where you can do kind of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on another D chord. And I'm kind of thinking down, and then up, down, up. But I'm dividing it into 3 parts, right? Kind of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So at the very end of that, you may want to use that after that D hit to kind of do triplet, 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 triplet to lead into our next verse chorus. So we kept that going. We'd have our G, G. G punch, and then we work that bass line again, 3, 3, 0, 2, 2 to go into our next bridge. And then we got our C, G, C, and our D hit, and then we got our triplet, 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 triplet to lead us into our last verse chorus. And then we're back to the G, around these chords too, feel free to kind of make the song your own that way and see what you can say with it. D, C hit, and then we got our G punch, and then you kind of hear that little bass line come in, that 3, 3, 0, 0, 2, 2. But then we go to a D chord, and then we do a C hit, and then we're back to our G punch. And then we kind of work it as kind of a 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3 bass line to get back to the D, and then C hit, and then kind of our G punch. Might be kind of a cool way to kind of end the tune. But that's the basics of how you can strum through "Stuck on You" by Elvis Presley. So good luck.